I just remembered how I used to be an overthinker. I used to worry for Africa. I used to think about the war in China, how people survive. There's food scarcity in Somalia. These people do not have water in India. Or what will happen if America loses? I had so many things that I was thinking that was making me so worried. And then when I go through those episodes of worry, I will be so sad. I will be so depressed, and I'll be like, what's happening? I worried so much. There was even a time when I was worrying about my school fees, and I was not the one paying the school fees. So it was my father that was paying the school fees. And my father has not come to me to complain that he couldn't pay the school fees. But wherever he was and wherever I was so scared. I was so worried that what if he does not pay the school fees? There was a lot of what if going on in my head. If you are an overthinker or you are an over warrior, come, this place is for you. So, over time I realized that me worrying so bad, me constantly overthinking everything, me constantly feeling bad, those things were leading me into depression. It was leading me into sadness. So I can be happy at the moment, I can be happy now, joyful with my friends and all that. Then I remember, okay, I will now remember that what if people in India do not have food and I'm here, I have food. Just that. I immediately just remember that everything will change, your mood will change, and you start becoming sad and all that. One of the things that helped me is that I started asking myself, okay, so if I had that switch, I would take a reflection back and I ask myself, why did I suddenly switch from being happy to being sad right now? Then I will say, okay, the reason why the reason why I switched from happiness to sadness right now is because I was thinking about the war in China. So I said, okay, that war in China, do I have any direct impact or direct influence over the war in China right now? Can I stop the war in China right now? I will say no, I cannot stop the war in China. So why are you worried if you do not have the power over it? So one of the reasons why we worry, one of the reasons why our worry linger is that we worry over things that we do not have influence over. So even if we spend 1 hour, 2 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours worrying over that thing, in reality, no matter what we do, we will never have influence over it. We'll never be able to change it. We'll never be able to say, okay, I want to do it in this way. I want to do it this way and not that way. I want to make a positive impact. We don't even have any influence over it. So if you ask yourself, okay, do you have a direct influence over the war in China? No. So why are you worrying about it? If you do not have the direct influence over it, then relax. Relax. That things you have direct influence over. So if I'm walking on the road and a bird flies and perches on my head, do I have direct influence over a bird flying and perching on my head and pooing on my head? Sorry. Do I have a direct influence over a bird flying over my head and pooing on my head? No, I do not. I do not. At that point when the bird flew over, I couldn't stop it, but one thing I could do, or I can do that I have the ability to do is use an umbrella, or where it can, or when it starts hovering, I just find something and stones it, and that's how it ends. So there are some things that we want to change or we worry about, not necessarily because we worry about it hoping that we're going to change it, but in reality, with all the odds in our side or against us, we really do not have direct authority or direct influence over it. So if you don't have direct influence over it, so why worry? Why?